Hello, Reading community. We hope that you had a great week. Our first shout out this week goes out to Reading Memorial High School. So the Healy Driscoll administration just announced their awards for the new Innovation Career Pathway designations. And this went out to 36 high schools, Reading Memorial High School being one of them. Recognize that RMHS will now be opening 2 new pathways starting next year at the high school in clean energy and healthcare and social assistance. So these 2 new pathways will complement our existing 3 pathways of computer science, engineering, and digital media. In the written newsletter is a link to the press release that was shared by the Healy Driscoll administration. And also in there is a link to more information about the pathways here at the high school. So we're thrilled about the new opportunities and experiences that the pathways will open up for our students at RMHS. Next up, shout out goes out to the Reading Police Department, who this past week spent some time in the cafeterias at Wood End, Kilum, and Birch Meadow, serving lunch and spending time with students. Thank you to our officers for giving our awesome lunch staff a break. And there's some photos from the event from both the school visits. So thank you again for the police department for their support and engagement in our schools. Shifting into some of the updates for the week. First, World Autism Awareness Month is April. April 2nd marked the start of Autism Awareness Day, which initiated the month-long observance dedicated to raising awareness and fostering acceptance of autism. In the newsletter, you'll see some information about the police department who will be participating in the police patch program this month around autism awareness. If you want to purchase a patch as well, $10 donation to the Doug Flutie Foundation. And again, more information in the written newsletter on how you can go about doing that. Next up, the solar eclipse safety updates. As the community knows, there's much anticipation around Monday's solar eclipse. And as you likely know, the eclipse will begin in Reading just shortly after 2 p.m. and last for about 2.5 hours. In the written newsletter, you'll see some information about some of the happenings related to the solar eclipse at some of our schools, some of the safety guidance in our community, and also some information from DESE. So check out some of the resources in the written newsletter. Next up, Artsfest. So Artsfest kicks off this Monday, April 8th. So as the community knows, this event will feature student-centered visual artwork and media on display at the art exhibition, which runs the length of RMHS Main Street. And also there'll be a variety of performances throughout the week. We hope to see many of you there, again, starting Monday, April 8th, running throughout the week, 5 to 8:15 p.m. Should be a wonderful event for the community. Last couple of updates. First, there's a Kilum School Building Community Meeting, which will be on April 11th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at Kilum. LBA will share several conceptual site plans and floor plans, and the design team will be looking for feedback from the community that will inform sort of the next iterations of these plans. So community members are welcome 7 to 8:30 p.m. And there'll also be a short tour for anyone who would like the Kilum site, the current Kilum site, which would be at 6:30 p.m. for just about a 20-minute tour. So we hope to see many of you there. And last but not least, CPAC, the weekly newsletter. There's a link in our in this written newsletter to this weekly CPAC newsletter. More information about upcoming events such as transition presentations, IEP presentations, and the annual CPAC survey. Hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend, and as always, go Rockets.